Going through this beautiful park talking about
Talking about
openclaw.
life.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Everyone's creating their own little. This is it. This is like open source.
Yeah. I think the city did a really good job. Oh my gosh! We had, oh no! I thought I would have a lot of FOMO around Claude Code. Came back and everything was fine. Most people are okay with slop. You have like background versus foreground. AI is gonna generate a lot of background. Foreground will never be replaced by AI.
A Wu way. It basically means like effortless effort. It feels like effortless, but they've also put it in the works.
Okay, we're going to test this.
I guess it should work.
Yeah, you want to talk? Is there a way to like flip it? Okay. This is actually kind of fun because it feels more like a vlog to me.
I guess it is a vlog.
It's my element.
Your element?
Yeah.
Not mine.
Should we go this way?
Okay.
This feels very, yeah. It's a timestamp. Internet checkpoint.
Yeah.
All right, we're trying something new today, you guys. We're walking.
We're walking.
So this is what Henry calls a
Walking podcast?
walking podcast.
Or sauntercast. That's it.
Sauntercast.
That's what my friend told me.
Well, it's fun because I can actually just pause it and just show what it looks like, our view. So I guess I'm used to holding the phone like this. Maybe
Do that?
Maybe
The
this is
trees
how
are
we
nice.
do it. The
The-
0.5 is nice,
0.5.
but we're gonna have to trade off because my arm's gonna
Yeah,
get
I was like,
tired. Who knows how long we'll record this.
Till we feel like it.
Yeah, I am a little hungry. I feel like we do need to kind of help people get into the episode more quickly, so maybe I do edit the first
The first part, yeah.
part.
First and end is.
Should we just start?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can even start. I want to sit down. You want to sit down?
Sit down? No, we can't sit down.
Why not?
Can we
Oh, look,
sit-
see, someone was already sitting there.
Sitting? Oh,
Look
that
at
is...
that, perfect. Look at that.
Show us.
Someone already made a spot.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Okay, I guess I can try to sit here.
Oh, is this could be the
Intro?
intro.
Okay. Welcome to Internet Checkpoint episode 2. Today is February. Okay.
I have no idea.
24th.
Oh,
And it is 5:20 p.m. We're seated on a park bench near Prospect Park.
yeah. Checkpoint.
Checkpoint. I think the first thing we can do, if you wanted to ask Claude what the AI news has been over the last 2 weeks, basically we'll just use that to help figure out what we're going to talk about this episode. I think the one thing I will mention, since the last checkpoint, I basically have been on vacation the last 2 weeks. I thought I would have a lot of FOMO around Claude Code, and I thought that I was basically in Japan for 2 weeks, or Asia, and I thought I would be using Claude the whole time. I actually was pretty much offline, not entirely offline, but I was just not really Clauding. I was checking Twitter here and there, but I was surprised at how detached I was. I thought I would have a lot more FOMO, but I came back and everything was fine. So I'll just say, you don't have to feel like there's FOMO. You'll be okay. It feels like if you're just completely connected to the internet constantly, it'll feel like everyone's going a million miles an hour and that you're missing out. But all to say, you'll be okay. Do you have any thoughts on that?
On that?
Yeah.
Well, you were just saying how a lot of friends are telling you, they're getting into it now.
Uh-huh.
I feel like there's people that are obviously not in the space. They don't know anything about Claude. They don't even know it exists. And, they're obviously living their life.
We're still early.
Do we need... I don't think trying to tell people that they're going to lose their job and they're going to be in the permanent underclass is going to help anyone in any way. So I think it's cool to encourage people to use new tools, but I don't think we need to tell them
scare
to
them into doing it. This is an experiment in doing this outside. And honestly, my arm is already a little tired.
It's okay. That's fine.
So we'll see how long
We'll see.
this lasts.
You just go like this. Just hold it.
That's true. I can just... Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Well, all right, Henry. What did Claude say?
What did Claude say?
So we're looking at the last 2 weeks.
Let's see. Well, I already mentioned openclaw, so I guess it was talking
Okay.
about...
I feel like in the last 2 weeks,
that.
there's been a openclaw craze.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw... Well, Peter, the founder, creator, he joined OpenAI.
Got sniped by, is that the right word? Swooped up by, snatched up by OpenAI.
And they're making it a foundation.
Making it a foundation.
It's open source.
Okay.
Don't know the extent of what that relationship looks like, but he's still like working on it.
Okay.
Every day.
Which is interesting to Henry, who is very involved in the open source community and previously maintained a very large open source project.
Yeah, I think he had a tweet a few days ago that was kind of like a call for maintainers.
Yeah.
And even that tweet went pretty big.
Yeah.
And I guess, of course, all the responses are like, why don't you use AI to like review all the pull requests?
Yeah.
And obviously you can somewhat do that, but like in the end you still need someone to review it.
Yeah.
And it's good or interesting that he himself would say that, right? Because you would think out of all the people in the world,
he would be the most AI pilled person.
And he did have another tweet later. He sent like 50 agents to like try to triage the PRs, but obviously, people have to actually review it.
Yeah.
So, and then I think they've been working on mostly security because I guess that's the main concern people have right now. Yeah. Not that it wasn't secure before. I think in the sense that you need a lot more documentation and framing that, this is a thing that you run on your computer. You could do anything. So, and I think there's some other more news about people, or I think Google was like not allowing you to use openclaw for the Gemini subscription.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'm interested because I feel like the future of open source in some sense is going to be shaped by whatever happens to this project.
Yeah.
In terms of like how do you maintain a project with one person but with a few volunteers, and then like what does that look like when you're literally getting like 1,000 issues a day?
Yeah.
I even like vibe coded like a dashboard to see it, and it would like tell you the rate of like how many issues are getting opened and closed and like whether it's increasing or not. I know there's a lot of good questions around like how do you find who's a good potential maintainer?
Yeah.
How do you trust people? All the non technical stuff that you can use AI and tech to help you.
Yeah.
But ultimately you need to make a decision, right?
Yeah.
So I think strategies around that would be helpful and interesting. Yeah.
I think there's going to be a number of people who have never heard of open source, but actually, should we keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay. This was fun. So, yeah, Henry, Mr. Open Source, can you please elaborate on what open source is for the unacquainted?
All right. My simple definition is you can look at source as referring to source code.
Okay.
Which is just programming the code that people write.
Yeah.
Which I would say is similar to like a recipe for if you're like cooking, but it's like the recipe for making a program. And then open source is, I would say, as opposed to closed source. And if I'm going to use a recipe metaphor, then it'd be like the Coke formula if it was closed, right?
Proprietary.
You don't want people to know about it.
Yeah.
So then, like, what if you purposely wanted people to know about it? That's kind of like open source.
Yeah.
And then another analogy is Wikipedia. Most of us probably use it. All of the AI is trained on it. And it's open, not because it's free, but also because anyone can also contribute. But there's also, like, you could say admins or maintainers, right? They can edit it. They have access to reject things or review things. And the same thing in open source. Open source is more of a philosophy on how to organize or govern a project. And I guess, I don't know, it seems more increasingly important with like open source AI. Most of the software you use is open source.
Yeah.
All the AI that trained, like they're training on code that was on GitHub or different places.
What's the motivation for open source, though?
That's a good question.
Because it's like, that's like the technical, like,
yeah,
part,
like the technical
right?
foundation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, actually?
It does seem like philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or why do you think someone would do it?
Would do open source? Yeah. It feels like when you think of technology as contributing to like a larger body, as opposed to like a competitive like thing.
Yeah.
So if you believe that we're all trying to like progress and build technology together, you open source it so that other people can kind of like look at the code and be able to like use it and improve upon it.
Right.
I'm gonna showcase our view. Okay. We just walked, we're in this slushy. We just walked to Grand Army Plaza. Now we're walking over. I guess the other thing to mention is that today is the day after this really big blizzard storm.
It is.
I think the city did a really good job oh my gosh!
Oh wow, it's like
clear. I was like, the city did a really good job clearing the snow, and then I almost just slipped. Wow, look how pretty this is. Oh. See, this is like, it's funny because this is like part Henry style sauntercast and part my style, which is vlog. So cool. We're blending the two here, which I think is kind of fun already.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, we don't know what we're doing. Just
wow, look how pretty it is. I'm actually quite happy we're here at Prospect because I don't think I would have come by myself. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Wait, should we walk this way? Or? Yeah. Wow. So pretty. Wait, this
cool.
way or should we go?
They're bringing little sleds. Yeah.
So cute. Should we go? Okay, we're going to choose if we go this way.
Oh, I don't know.
Or this way.
I think.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wait.
But yeah, you were saying why you think people would do open source.
Yeah.
And it's like collaborative.
Yeah, it feels like a more collaborative way of...
I'd say working.
Of working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it feels very unique to the technology sector, right? Like,
well, that's interesting, right? Like, why? That could be. I think that's an important question.
Yeah.
Why does it seem unique? I mean, the other industry, I guess, if you want to call it that, I wouldn't call it industry, but it's just science, right? Mm-hmm. Science is supposed to be also like
kind of like open
research.
Sorry, it's so pretty.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, sauntercast. Wow. Beautiful. I think there's going to be a lot of that.
That's okay. That's part of it.
It's so pretty. Okay.
It is beautiful.
So, yeah, in the sciences, it should be open. And that's what, like, I guess the journals and stuff are, right?
It's supposed to be like, well, once someone discovers something and they share it with everyone, you can't really, like, prevent people from learning from it, iterating on it, sharing it back. Yeah. So the idea is like truth and knowledge, right, is shared with everybody. And I know people think science is like this huge thing, but it's all also individual people, right? And I think it's similar with open source. I don't know have you seen that xkcd comic? It's like called Dependency. It's like, think of a bunch of Jenga blocks. Yeah. Okay. On the bottom. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm so sorry. It's so pretty. Okay, but yeah, the dependency thing. Yeah, you've shown me this because that was like, that's what you were basically with Babel. It was like a random dude that like is the only person working on the project. Yeah. No one knows how it works. And they're doing their free time, and then maybe they retire, they have kids, or something happens to them, and like, what are we going to do about it? Yeah. So I guess it made a difference is with science, I guess maybe also people emphasize too much about discovery. Yeah. But careful, it's slippery. The issue in science has always been the the replication.
Yes, be careful.
The replication crisis thing where it's hard to like reproduce what people have done.
Yeah.
So that maybe I might say is similar to like maintenance work.
Yeah.
No one wants to do it, but it's really
Oh my
important.
gosh. Dude, we keep slipping. Dude, so, that one looks treacherous.
Should we go there?
Well, that looks like we're gonna slip faux show.
Okay, we can go this way then.
But I mean, I think we kind of have. I kind of do want to go down there, just because I want to go in through that tunnel.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's just like, guys, this looks so icy. Wait, how do I not make this lock? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So do you just keep all this into the sauntercast?
Huh?
You just keep all this in the sauntercast?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't edit it.
Oh. Careful.
I think it's more fun.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I mentioned it last time. It helped me to remember that life is about being interrupted and being okay with it.
Yeah.
So.
Henry, I think you might enjoy vlogging.
Oh, yeah? I think
this feels like a vlog.
It is like a vlog, but I think
yours is like an audio only vlog.
No, I mean like it's hard for me to do it if it's just by myself.
I see. Yeah.
Or I'm maybe not used to talking to a camera by myself.
Yeah. And then soon. Oh, okay. Well, you can get used to it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more fun with other people.
Yeah. Soon, we're gonna switch this camera off to you.
Okay.
This is
wow, I'm already learning. I have to do this on the fly. Okay. So,
yeah. Well, you know, it's not too hard. I'm just
no, I know. not physically.
Yeah. Oh, look how pretty this is. Oops. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Wow. This is
that's cool.
Amazing. Literally obsessed. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah.
Should we walk through it?
Yeah. Look, there's all these like snowmen.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So pretty. Okay. I think it's gonna be a little hard to try to multitask. All right. Wow.
I should make a metaphor. This is like open source. This is if everything was open source.
Aw, how beautiful things could be.
The meme of the future.
We were all open source. All right. Okay, so that's open source.
I could keep going forever.
Yeah.
Why people contribute? There's a million reasons.
Yeah. So, but I feel like we caught the gist of it.
Yeah. Right? Well, I'll say one other aspect then.
Okay.
Maybe in relation to openclaw is like.
Yeah.
History is one of the guys that started this thing called free software movement, which is before. He had like a printer that would like not work.
Yeah.
And it kept like messing up, and basically he's like, I know how to program, why can't I like modify the code of this printer because it's proprietary? And it kind of, I guess, radicalized him to be like, no, all software should be free, as in open to modification, to reading it, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so he kind of, it's kind of a political statement to make. And people like to use the phrase free as in speech, not free as in beer.
What?
It's not open source or free software in that it's free as you don't have to pay any money.
Yeah.
But it's more of like almost like a right that like if you buy this phone or you buy a vacuum or whatever, you should be able to like change the hardware and the software in the way that you want, and the company shouldn't be able to prevent you from doing that. Yeah. Because they're trying to make money, or
because
they think they know it's better.
It down.
Exactly. So there's like a freedom for the consumer.
Yeah.
And I think that's related to open source too, right? It's like we're all stuck.
Yeah.
One example is like using Facebook or Twitter and to the whims of the creators of that.
Look, there's a snowman.
This one?
What do you think the snowman has to think about open source?
I don't know.
Is it thumbs up?
Oh yeah, thumbs up. Or is it like hitchhiking?
Yeah. Okay, but sorry, you're saying?
Just another reason why open source is good. Not just because you want to collaborate with people, but it's like freedom for people, for anyone that uses the thing that is made a tool. And there's another, I guess, phrase people use called the right to repair.
Yes.
Right. Speaking of like as a farmer, you buy this tractor and it doesn't even work and you can't even fix it yourself. You have to go to them, or you buy a car, like a electric car. Right. Yeah. People just chilling.
Yep.
So I feel like
you
it's
shouldn't
important.
have to be forced to go somewhere to like fix the thing. Like you shouldn't have to be forced to go somewhere.
Yeah. I also just think it's promoting values that are good for us as a people, humanity. And also, I think it also points to a different form of governance.
Yeah, that's why it feels very like philosophical.
Yeah, like I would like to believe that not everything needs to be administered or governed by either the state or the market, meaning government or companies. And there are areas or situations where people can govern themselves through rules and, things that don't need a third party, basically. Yeah. And it's empowering. I think that's really what it's about. Yeah.
100%. 1 second.
Oh, that's
a lot
cool.
of interruptions, but yeah.
Yeah, everyone's creating their own little...
See how beautiful it is when you can learn to, or you could just build whatever you want.
This is it. This is like open source.
Yeah.
The freedom.
The freedom.
Well, I'll say like the park.
Snow is...
The snow is like...
open.
The raw materials, right?
Yeah.
To create whatever. No one's regulating, you have to like...
use it in a
certain way.
Use the snow
in a certain way or something.
Yeah, so you can use it to build this bench.
Yeah.
You can use it to build the snowman. You
Can
use it to build this little
it's like a public service
situation.
Everyone benefits.
Yeah. I look at all of the different projects that are
that's cool.
out
The guy in the
in
back
the
is
open.
like sliding down.
So fun.
Oh, nice.
I love Prospect Park. I think it's like...
This place is so big, this part.
Yeah. I mean, it's like we love when community comes together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's like what open source is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I think that's like one of my big takeaways just from like my move to New York, and probably because I've been meeting more open source people like this guy. But I think it's like you realize that technology doesn't have to be like married to a commercial sort of like mindset. I think
or individualistic.
Yes, I feel like the Silicon Valley mindset is very much like tech is only for commercial interests and values, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
And not that it's necessarily bad. It's just like, I don't think it's a one-to-one relationship, which I think is the important thing. No, see? And then this is why we can't have nice things. Who is going to handle the poop? And why would you just leave the poop in the snow?
Comments.
Ew. Tragedy of the commons. Wait, so what happens? What's the like...
Well, that's what people say what happens
corollary.
with open source, yeah. That it's a commons, and then everyone's very selfish.
Yeah.
And so we have to have the state come in or the market come in to solve all the problems. And I don't think doing that is going to solve everything. Like you said, it's not that we shouldn't be thinking so absolute. So there's room for multiple ways of doing things.
Yeah. What do you think this umbrella means?
What is that?
What
just
do you
an umbrella.
think it means?
What is this?
Okay.
It's like... I don't know.
I guess that's another thing that happens is Why did you build that?
Good question. Yeah.
In open source. Why does this thing exist? Who knows?
That's good. It's like art.
Is it?
Yeah. To get people to question things.
So pretty.
Just observe.
Yeah. I hope this is an interesting experiment for people. I guess we can use this as like a little stand. Okay. Any last thoughts on open source? I feel like that's helpful.
Context.
And then like just to summarize, I feel like a lot of this is relevant right now to the last 2 weeks in tech and AI, and that openclaw is probably one of the fastest growing, or is the fastest growing.
Yeah, because it's like, I think it was 200,000 GitHub stars, which kind of like likes in like a month or something.
Yeah. Crazy.
If you compare it with any other big project, it's like straight up. So
yeah, exactly, up and to the right, or just like a straight up line.
Literally vertical line. Yeah.
And
maybe
what happens with that project will
maybe
set
because
the tone.
A lot of open source projects like have always been like developer centric or coder centric, and then this is like for
a bit more consumer.
People that aren't professional programmers to experience it. And I think that's good. Bringing in people that we don't need programming to be, I guess you can use the word gatekept, by people that are only programmers, even though yes, there's the security issues and not knowing, and I think that this is a problem in open source. It's like even the word open source implies that open source is only about code. And so if we can incorporate other aspects, I think that would be cool. So like for in your situations, like what if there was like open source design, or like what does that look like for someone to get involved in something that's not writing code? You know, documentation, marketing, branding, etc.
I feel like part of why this line is up and to the right is it's like emblematic of this larger flash in the pan moment, or whatever you want to call it. Like it's just such a weird moment again where everyone is now having access to like GitHub, like, you know, or to code because of Claude, right? Or because of Claude Code. So it's like, you know, was I using GitHub repos? Like, see, like, I don't even know what these things are called, but I use them. I just tell Claude to just, you know, do it. But did I ever engage with GitHub like this before? No. So it's like part of the 200K whatever likes is that, you know, it's that the TAM has opened up, right? Like the user base has, like, it's not like of the existing developers, like this is like a faster growing project. It's simply that who can call themselves a developer has largely expanded, right?
Even all that. I think there's so many trade-offs. It's like, I think at the same time, we don't want to gatekeep things that are like, we want to share with people, right? But then at the same time, when too many people that are new come into a community, you know, people always say like the eternal September thing. But basically it's like
people,
from Usenet, like an old forum, is like every year, like this month, like everyone just starts joining in. They don't know the etiquette. They don't know like the culture, the convention. And so it kind of destroys the community in a sense, or changes it completely. And so like maybe people go somewhere else. So I think on Reddit, say you have like a really big subreddit, all these people come in, then like a small group of people might be like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to make a new one. And it just keeps happening, right? Smaller and smaller, because it feels like it's getting diluted. And there's not enough time for people to adapt, both new people and old people. So I think huge problem will be like onboarding and offboarding, which are all people problems. Whoa.
This is
that's
cool.
crazy.
We can say this is a metaphor. The tree is the existing project, and the snake are all the new people choking out the life of the project.
I was
no,
gonna be like,
kidding.
this is like Garden of Eden or something.
I know. Well, no, just that we're leeching off of, right?
Yeah.
The existing thing.
Dang, that's cool.
Give us a thumbs up, Henry.
Okay.
All right, ready? Do you have gloves?
You
You have to put your other glove on. It's gonna be time soon to hand off.
The handoff. Do you want hand off now?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah.
I have to be on the
and
left
then
side?
you just have to, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
I'm already tired. I just started.
I've been holding it up this whole time.
I know. I feel like a robot. I'm sorry.
We were going to do it Insta 360, but we were not prepared. We're just vibing, you know?
Yeah, and we're just vibing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just vibing through life.
Vibing through life.
Wasn't
that
planned.
Brian Johnson tweet about.
Oh yeah, what was it?
He said God was vibing. He said
thought
God was vibe coding.
in the beginning.
In the beginning.
He just had a prompt or something. What was it?
Yeah, he was like that. I guess he was just kind of saying that the prompt was quote unquote simple. Is your arm okay?
That's fine.
It's your arm workout.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I wonder if people have the
There's
stick
been a lot of people tweeting about Jesus these days.
Yeah.
We got Brian Johnson tweeting about how God was the original vibe coder. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Then we got Elon Musk saying, I follow the teachings of Jesus.
Or he said like, who do you follow? He's like the creator or something.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
No, he said, I follow the teachings of Jesus, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that's like another internet checkpoint moment. Yeah, and then you can also put it rest your elbow like this. Yeah.
No, that's
so
better.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay, and then we gotta go. Ooh, wow, look at that face.
Cool.
It's cool. All right.
Interesting.
What else is going on? Okay, we covered openclaw a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We covered the fact that we talked about open source. We talked about the fact that he went to OpenAI. We talked about...
Didn't really say anything about it, but it's fine.
Yeah. What was the other thing we said at the beginning?
It was about like, I think this time it was Google that wasn't allowing you to use your sub to use openclaw.
To use openclaw. Okay,
But
so
Claude already
a
did.
lot of this is about openclaw.
But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, there's the whole like...
Is there anything else?
Distillation stuff, but I don't know if we need to talk about it.
So I actually don't know about this distillation thing, so we can talk about that for a minute. But
kind of controversial.
I'm just trying to. Okay, I just kind of want to talk. Oh, and then we can talk about the meta super intelligence.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, what else?
Which is also related to openclaw, I guess.
Is your arm?
I don't know why. No, it's just.
Oh, is it slippery? I just want to make sure we do like a little roundup.
Yeah.
If there's like other things.
I can look at my phone.
I will say my biggest takeaway, like I said at the beginning, was that I thought I would have so much FOMO around Claude and that I would be just like clodding the last 2 weeks.
Can I just do this?
Yeah, that's fine too. If your arm's really tired. I think in the last checkpoint I was like, do you want to rest like this person? I think.
Why did you think that you would feel it, FOMO?
While I was.
Well, you were. I know you. Maybe you were feeling it earlier, but like, why? I guess.
Well, I mean, a big part of even like our last internet checkpoint was because we felt like everything was happening like a million miles an hour, and like I felt like my head was like spinning every single day. I was on Twitter and blah blah blah, and then like I thought that like 2 weeks away I would like everything would change. And I needed to like keep up and stuff, and then like I went to Japan for 2 weeks. I skied. I was just like tuned out and like, and then I came back and everything was fine. Like I like maybe in the margins, like I did like an hour of work in the evening, hour of work in the morning, or just like, and throughout the day. But never like, oh my gosh, Carol, but never like, you know, I wasn't like in my intense like Claude pilledness as I was before. And And then, yeah, I think that was a topic of conversation with some of the folks there because they also are, vibe coders and stuff too. And I think like there's definitely a Twitter, like everyone's talking about like ChatGPT psychosis. It's like you can be in Twitter psychosis too,
Yeah.
And I think the whole industry can tell you that you're falling behind if you don't figure this out, if you're not working like 24/7, like you're gonna fall into this like permanent underclass or whatever.
Yep.
And it's just like,
you want to go this way?
Oh yeah, not slippery.
Yeah. We talked about it last time, right? So like that everyone makes it feel like things are just gonna happen. It's inevitable. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And we're just like choosing to not have
agency.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. But I think it was like just a big relief to come back and be like, actually, things are just exactly the same.
Maybe it's always been that way.
Huh?
Maybe it's always been like that.
Yeah.
It's just interesting, like what bubble we find ourselves in.
Yes. So I think that is a huge learning for me and makes me feel more at peace with not having to clod every single night or clod every single day for like 12 hours a day, which I was in January, and not taking care of myself.
Right.
So anyways, it's Lunar New Year, you guys. New Year. This is my official New Year, 2026.
This is your New Year.
Is Lunar New Year. Mostly because I didn't have my stuff together. Oh, we're looking at the snowman.
There's always another one.
Oh, that path is cleared. Why don't we take this path?
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
And then we can start to walk back out of the park because it's getting dark.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm getting hungry. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say that in summary, the reason why you feel good about it is just the experience of being away and then everything was fine is like that's what people need to be like, oh, yeah. It's just
and that like we've been through many technological like disruptions in the past. And I think the media and everyone around you will like freak you out into believing that, whatever the current doomer narrative is.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for all of us to know that like, yes, you can get ahead, and yes, you can slip behind potentially, but it's like actually everything will be okay. Right?
I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
I just think that you don't have to like the things that are still ultimately valuable will still be valuable.
Yeah.
And
okay. Henry's not on his logging game.
I don't think I want to be on it. Yeah.
Okay. You just want to saunter.
Yeah.
You don't want to cast.
Yeah.
Or just audio.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want people to visualize where we were instead of looking at it. Wait, that looks crazy. Look at that on the right.
Yeah, but then we can't do this.
That's true. I know.
Yeah. That's cool. Is that a dinosaur?
I don't know. It's just like a giant bird or
something. Going through this beautiful park talking about openclaw. I guess it's life. Life in this current technological moment. That is what Internet Checkpoint is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The value of our lives.
Yeah.
Another thing I saw, I had a friend, Dan, that was tweeting about, or this is on Blue Sky, but he said, I guess they were talking about how teachers and students and like whether it's cheating or using AI or like how do we use it. And it's like or even sending emails, like if I send an email through AI and then you use an AI to help you read it, because it's really long, then it's like both the AIs are doing something, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
And then there's a funny, I don't think it's a real quote from Zizek, but he was like, if the teacher is like automated by the AI and the student assignment is also automated, and then the little robots are doing their thing, then we can just talk to each other and learn. get rid of the middleman.
Yeah.
And it's like, go back to just being people. And I think I've heard other people say the same thing. It's like, maybe when you find out everything is like fake, people want to seek what's real, and maybe we'll start meeting in person more, you know, like it's like encouraging people to find community, which and that's a very positive notion. I don't want to believe that people don't care about learning. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about like trying to change the world or make themselves better, or their family or their friends. We're just gonna like passively doom scroll or brain rot ourselves away. It's like I think ultimately you realize that it's not good. And people want the opportunity to change. We just need to give them or ourselves you know, whether it's imagination or inspiration. I think even like we were talking earlier, like Alyssa Liu, like the whole feed.
That happened. Alyssa Liu happened. That is a big deal. I freaking love her. There's so much to talk about there. There's a lot.
Maybe in relation to this. So.
I'm already thinking about so much right now.
Yeah. What do you? Yeah.
No. Wait.
I was just like, it's inspiring to hear someone that's like, first says that like suffering, she like likes it. She's willing to like, go through the pain. She does things on her own schedule. I know she's in a certain obviously position, but it's just inspiring to hear someone's like, she doesn't do the hustle culture, like trying so hard. But obviously she cares about what she's doing, and she's internally motivated, you know?
100%.
And also like, we're not trying to medicate ourselves or like, I guess she cares about like mental health and that sort of thing. So I just feel like that's like a cool, I don't know, role model, antidote to this kind of feeling.
So mature at 20 years old. Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Like she got it. I mean, the reason why first of all, even before I knew about like what she was saying, I think I like watched her skate, and I nearly cried watching her skate. Like, and this was before I even understood like her philosophy behind anything.
Just you could see it.
Yeah. And then I think it was just like the pure joy. You could just sense it. And then something I've been thinking about, it's like really been a theme for this year. Like, I remember I was going to do one of those like Instagram, like in, out. Have you seen those?
No.
Like in.
What is it?
Sorry. But essentially, did you see when I basically had posted this like tweet where it was like the difference between striving and being?
Okay.
So I think that's the two categories.
Oh, that in and out. Okay.
Those are the two categories I'm thinking a lot about this year.
Okay.
And I feel like so many times I guess what I'm trying to say is that in so much of like how we operate is often like we're striving towards like these like worldly ideals, but really we're happiest or like doing our best work when we're simply just like being and understanding like what our nature is, our calling, and just like trying to fulfill that too. It's uttermost. I don't know. I'm not explaining it that well, but like, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, no, I get it, but
like, I guess like, you know, you've heard the word like striver, like this person's such a striver. It's like a derogatory way of calling someone.
Is that just like a try hard then?
Yeah, like trying too hard. And I just feel like striving implies like contorting yourself.
Oh, okay.
You know, towards like, kind of an unnatural way or end, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like not you, right? It's like we've all been there, like where we're trying to be something.
You're trying to fit yourself
to
that ideal.
Exactly. Whereas like
just
being
human being or whatever, people love saying that.
Yeah, just like what does it mean to just like understand your calling, who you're meant to be, and just trying to like lean into that. And like recovering. Like I just feel like my whole journey has been a lot of like striving versus being. It's like trying to conform to like, you know, and I think that was kind of Alyssa Liu's story too, where it's
she had to
and it's not even like she was like striving per se, but she was told to strive, right? It was like she had like these semi-abusive coaches, right? And I don't know the full story, so I don't want to like fully speak on what had happened, but she's like really forced to conform to training and doing things in a very certain way, but it's like really the unlock was when she did it her own way.
Right. Yeah, I heard that, at least, I don't know about the backstory, but it sounded like she got to choose the song, the outfit, like everything.
Yeah. And so
and then it's like cool. you have all that freedom, and then obviously you do well too. It's like
exactly.
It's like you don't have to try so hard. And you're just trying to live life or whatever. So.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's kind of what I hope for most people is like, how do we recover that sense of like freedom and joy? And how do we do the kind of work in a way where, what was that term you shared? Wu wei?
Oh, wu wei. Yeah.
You want to explain that?
Yeah, it's Chinese, I guess, from a Taoist view, but it basically means like effortless effort. So it's kind of the same idea. It's like you're not trying, but you're able to like do things. And so I think anyone that is a master at their craft, right, an athlete, it's like they've practiced so hard so they can make it look effortless. But or like I think an analogy people use is like someone that can like use like a sword. So you could be a butcher or carver, right? Sculpture creator. It's like they know how to use it in a way that is elegant, right? And feels like effortless, but they've also put in the work. So it's not like you're just sitting there doing nothing. You're not passive per se, but I don't think you're gonna have anxiety over your performance, right? And then that's what is allowing you to be so free. Like you said, everyone can see it. Everyone can. You don't even have to say anything. It's like your body like kind of shows that you're relaxed, right? It's like you've trained your body in a way to naturally do that without needing to like force this kind of like regimented thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a balance.
Yeah. So that's like, I just described those categories as striving versus being.
I like that.
And I think it's just like learning to recover. Like everyone's like learning to recover how to just like be.
What did that look like for you? Because you're saying that's something that's.
Yeah, I think.
Or what is it looking like too?
Yeah, I feel like leaning into the being portion.
We should talk about that. Like I feel like.
Yeah.
Because we're such in a mode of striving and doing.
Yeah.
I mean, work for people isn't really about like doing things because you feel like it's because you're getting paid. So it's like, what is being?
Yeah.
Even I don't even know if we know.
Yeah, totally. Well, I think this is all related to like, remember we were talking about like we're talking about just like tweeting the shower thought.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, I feel like it's kind of like the intuition piece. Like obviously you have to like train up your intuition, but it's like, I think for us to like both train up and trust our intuition more.
Ooh, okay.
And I think that's kind of how I'm thinking about it, where it's like, even like when it comes to content, even when it comes to like, it's like the ideas that I like act upon, I think,
you've developed like a sense, an instinct. To make it become second nature in a way.
Yeah, and then also just like wanting to just like make stuff that I want to make just for the sake of making it.
All right, I think that's the ultimate freedom.
Yeah,
you're
like not being like I think so this is like the corollary. It's just the content you put out to attract an audience.
Yeah.
Is just like, that's like striving content to me. When you're like, I'm going to make this content to, go viral.
Right. Or,
or like, I'm going to use this format.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
to standardize it because you know it works or something.
Because you know
it does work, but I guess your point is that it changes you, and it's like if you really want to make for yourself, and it's almost like making is helping you discover who you are, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So if I stay in this like format, I'm not really exploring that. And if the goal is to do that, I think that makes sense. Like what we're doing now is like we're just doing it because we feel like it.
Yeah, in the way that we kind of feel inspired to do.
And hopefully it makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it would just be like, oh, why am I doing this?
Exactly. And this is the whole like what differentiates us in the age of AI, right? And it's like there's like formulaic.
Right.
And then there's like this sort of like intuitive, right? Slash like more spontaneous or whatever, right?
I like that.
And I think the best ideas are ones that come up because of our like kind of weird quirks and experiences and then
you were suppressing it normally, right?
Yeah, and we suppress it because we think, oh well, this is the formula.
Like right.
And the thing is, that's like what the AIs are really good at. Right. Formulaic hits. And that's not to say like I love pop music.
Right.
And pop music is formulaic. And it's like we're gonna get really, really good pop music, you know, like.
And there's room for that, but I don't want all of it to be that. So.
Exactly, but I still think like I always think about like even like New Jeans. Like New Jeans is pushing the boundaries of K-pop, right? And it's like because the producers and whatever, like their references are much broader and they're intuitively bringing in different things. I don't know, there's obviously a lot of ideas here, but I think like that is like where this whole being like concept like I'm just trying to like
I'm kind of thinking of a different I had a podcast with another author, and she wrote a book called Strange Rites, RITE. And I really liked her definition or this contrast, which is similar, and she called it like intuitional versus institutional.
Yes, that's exactly.
So she was referring to actually like religion and like church, you know, like the things that people like feel, and then like institutional. But it's like there's a similar spectrum as well. Right? Obviously, if you become too intuitional, it's like you're kind of in your own like world.
Exactly.
And then the other one is kind of sterile because it's too like top down, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a
balance. Yeah, that was like the challenge a friend of mine when I posted about striving versus being. She was like, well, it still says in scripture that like we should strive to be like God. Yeah. You know, it's like or we should strive to be, and it's like the people in the church, right? It's like we should strive to conform.
To be excellent.
Exactly.
And stuff like that. And it says like work out your salvation with fear and trembling. It's like there is a lot of it, but it's like both and it's I don't know, just we have all these categories. That's a very Taoist thing as well. It's just like they can all become good and bad. They can all become idols. Like the things that we're like, oh, this is it. This is the answer. It's like it depends, right?
Totally. So it's a balance, but I think maybe the reason why I push towards like this concept of like being more is just because we're a society full of striving that celebrates striving, that tells us to strive constantly, which is like burning us all out.
Yeah. I guess it's weird because it's like
ways like
that it's both
producing weird stuff.
Yeah,
but we're sorry, you were saying.
You can say more. No. I was just thinking, like in a way, like sometimes I feel like society pushes both at the same time in different ways. So it's like you see all these people like grinding, but then you also see people just doing nothing. As a reaction to what's happening, right?
Exactly.
That's how we cope. So, you know, like the whole thing with...
it's like the opposite of striving is nothing. When really it should be like, how do you come into like being more?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Still doing, right?
It's still doing, but in a different way.
Or I guess, like when we talk about like, I don't know, like active waiting or I don't know, patience. Right. I even think about just... like right now, it's like we have Lent, and then before we have Advent. Those are all periods of waiting. But you're also doing. Even fasting is funny because you're actually doing by not doing something, by not eating or something.
Yeah.
And that's like a form of helping you have a contrast with a normal day-to-day, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's different than like striving, right?
Yes.
Or yeah.
100%.
And you can fast in a striving way, right?
Yeah.
Even the Bible talks about like,
Yeah,
you,
to
like
show
you're like
off
complaining.
to others.
You're like, oh, I'm fasting. Like, you have to treat me better or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. Yeah, you see like these like rappers or artists, and like everyone is just better when they're like doing their thing in uniquely their way. I think I got really like Rick Rubin pilled when he like has this whole thing about like not caring about the audience.
Oh, okay.
And his whole thing is about like, you need to just make your stuff, and your perspective is valuable because it's your perspective. And
Right.
I think a lot of people don't like discount that, you know? But it's like, yeah, again, that's like all we have in this age of AI is like what we are uniquely experiencing. And that's like what all art is just music from your
Expressing.
perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
It's movies or stories from your perspective.
Right. And you can still incorporate, obviously, influences. We're not like a solo island, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like that balance of like, oh, I saw something,
Yeah.
which is from someone else.
Yeah.
And then you create your remix or
Yeah.
version of it, right?
Yeah. Let's go back to what you're talking about with the teachers and students.
Right.
Because I had some more thoughts like there. And like, I think my like thoughts are like not fully formed.
Yeah, we can talk out
So
loud.
we can just kind of,
Yeah.
Good moment to pause. We just
We're almost back.
exited the park almost.
Yeah, we're almost back.
Yeah. And I'm kind of wondering where we should go. Should we go to Grand Army over there?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Let's see if my app is working.
Okay.
It's been an
This is
hour.
like your.
So-
Oh, nice.
So we had like a little loop.
Okay. Cool. You're gonna post this.
Yeah, I can post it. Teachers.
Oh yeah. So the teachers and students and how. Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you okay? Someone fell. It's so slippery. You know, teachers are creating assignments and students are filling out assignments.
I mean, this is like the worst case scenario. Usually, it's like, oh, they're both using AI.
They're both using AI.
Then it feels
and
like
so then,
we're kind of gone.
And then you're saying like we just have to cut out the middleman and go back to.
It's like half a joke, but
Yeah.
you know, you can see. It's trying to see
like,
the positive aspect.
Yeah. And so we go back to what? It's like the Socratic, but I don't know, like.
Well, I think it's, you know, again, I usually try not to think of like one size fits all like solutions. So it's like for some teachers or some sets of teachers and students, maybe they do need to just go back to just talking, and as in like some people are going to do the whole like there's no phones or anything. Yeah. And other people might be more open to using AI in a different way. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I want you to use AI for this assignment, you know?
Yeah. So like I've just been thinking like about, I think what's interesting is then considering like what, like you're basically then either like returning to an older form of teaching or it's like the teaching now has to operate at like a higher level of abstraction.
Right. Which is similar to the coding thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I think the other piece that I think about is like, it's like assignments and teaching have been like mechanized in all these ways, right? And so like it's kind of like all of this is kind of pointing out how not like useless, but kind of like how broken maybe these systems were
in the first place, right? Yeah, like it was always, well, I love using that phrasing, but it's like things were always broken, but now they're just revealed, right? So like you can see it.
Exactly. And then it makes me think about, this was one conversation we had. Oh no, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Now I'm gonna slip too.
No. Well, this place is very slippery.
So hard in Niseko. I like slipped really hard twice on my back and on my arm. Like super like what's it called? Yeah, that looks like
yeah, right here. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's just be careful. Okay, so this is like another thing we're talking about when we're out there was like this idea that Spotify. I don't know if these ideas connect, but I'm gonna try. I think this is gonna be slippery too.
Right, we can go on top.
Yeah. Do you want to go? Okay. So
oh, it's okay.
We were just talking about okay, there's a few different ideas.
Oops.
Whoops. Okay, so there's a few. Oh, is it still okay? Well, I think with Spotify. Oh, just we're talking about Suno.
Okay.
And how popular Suno is right now, which is the AI generated music, and that's like happening all over China. Watch out! I don't want you to slip.
Okay, let's do the
front facing. Should we just like sit on a bench for a bit?
Yeah.
Is it gonna get cold though?
Up to you.
Okay, really quickly, the Suno thing.
Right.
So Suno is AI generated music. It's all over Asia. This reflection is so bad now. I'm like, it's all over
Should
Asia.
I do that too? Okay.
I think mine's particularly bad because these are new glasses from Asia. But yeah, AI generated music from, and it's all over Asia right now. We're like in the ski lodge, we're in the cafe or whatever.
Literally hearing it all the time. Okay.
And the model's gotten better.
Yeah.
It's gotten better in the last 3 to 6 months because I was in Asia in September or something.
Right.
Already it's like, or October, already it's like gotten much better. And I think so what was on my mind is that like the slop, like most people are okay with slop. Is like
once
what
it
we're
gets
realizing.
good enough, or even now, or
even now,
yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
All over China and Asia, like they're using or they're just listening to this. And the way that I described it was that like Spotify introduced this. Like Spotify changed listening behavior to allow this, right? So like for a long time, music people were critiquing the fact that Spotify was like very singles driven, right? They broke down the album.
Okay.
Most people listen to like the top 5 or 10 tracks on the artist page, right? Not
just from that, I see.
Not the actual album. Like people aren't listening to albums anymore. Now you have like genre playlists, right? So you have like hip hop workout playlists,
or just
like
playlists in general, honestly,
happy playlist. Yeah, exactly. So it's like people are like really listening to music by like the vibe or mood, and for a serious artist, that's just like not how they've intended to create music.
Yeah, I think people have talked about it. It's just like it slowly removes. It's like abstracting, just like we were talking about. Everything is all about this. It's like before, it's like the album is one thing with the artist, and the name of the artist and the album are, intertwined. But then once you separate the playlist from the artist, it's like you don't even know who the artist is, and eventually you just don't care. And
now Suno is coming for Spotify's lunch. That's like kind of how I feel. But I feel like it's kind of on Spotify to have like it's their fault for like introducing this behavior. Do you know what I mean? They broke down the album into these atomic units, recreated, regurgitated or whatever into a playlist. And now people just want to, and the bifurcation now is what apparently at Spotify, it's like background versus foreground. And that's what Netflix is doing, right? Like I feel like across all content. And so this has like been something that's been percolating in my head, is this idea of like background versus foreground, especially in the age of AI.
Wow.
Like we're going to have a lot of background, right? Like what AI is going to do is like generate a lot of background stuff. We're going to have a lot of good background TV, a lot of good background movies, a lot of good background music.
Well, AI generated podcasts.
good background. Yeah, I mean, literally, there's the Epstein files. Have you heard of this? Someone created a whole podcast using AI by uploading the Epstein files. I mean, he had to like vibe code it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
But using 11 Labs, right? And now it's like a top 10 podcast.
Wow. I see.
Great background, you know?
Yeah,
podcast.
it's like it'd be like taking Wikipedia and then you just like any information I want to listen to. I don't want to read it, basically,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, I see.
So we're going to have a lot of I think like AI is going to be really good for the great background stuff. And I think that quality of background is going to go up. But again, all of the streamers, it's their fault. Netflix has been promoting background. Netflix has been promoting background TV. Spotify has been promoting background music. And, you know, all of the true artists have felt lost in this ecosystem, right? But now I think AI is really going to make that divide much clearer.
Is it because they don't care, because they get money because you're paying for the sub, so they don't care if it was actually foreground or background in a sense?
Exactly.
As long as you're using it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think the purpose of foreground content for Netflix or the streamers is that it's the stuff that gets you to subscribe. Because
they have
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are coming out with this movie, like a lot of people like resubbed or newly subbed, right, to watch, because it's like they can tell by it's like the first thing that you watch after you subscribe.
They know they'll date it and stuff.
Know.
Yeah, I see.
So yeah, anyways, so again, like I feel like it might be a good thing that AI again is like allowing people not to focus on the slop. Like you no longer have to be a slot machine.
Well, you can't, I guess, right? You're forced to not.
You no longer can, because AI is going to do it more efficiently. Yeah, exactly.
I see.
There was still money to be made in slop.
The arbitrage is gone. Yeah.
The arbitrage is gone.
AI is going for the background.
AI is going for background.
Okay.
So we can all focus on foreground.
I see.
And I feel so strongly that foreground will never, ever, 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 ever be replaced by AI. The foreground stuff will be helped by AI, right? Like Ben Affleck talks about how, you know, AI can be useful in the creative process, right? But then like I actually started listening to like their recent episode with Joe Rogan. But because I really like their takes on, I saw some clips of like I've just like loved, like I think Ben Affleck has had a really great pulse on AI, really realistic pulse on AI. Okay. And they talk about some like moments in the Iron Claw or something like that, this movie. But just how everything, like all the most like human real moments are the ones that make the movie. And it's something that like AI could never pick up on. It's like the actor saw his dad was an alcoholic, so he was able to like exhibit those characteristics. Something an AI will never ever ever be able to understand, right? Yeah.
Oh, I think it can maybe come up with some ideas, but in the end, like the way it's actually implemented in like concrete whatever. Actually, I'll give an analogy to code. I think like AI, when you vibe code something, it will get you maybe 80%, 90% there. Yeah. In like whether it's 1 minute or 1 hour, 1 day. But when you want to actually release something for people to use, that's the 20% left, like takes forever. Yeah. Because you really want it to work. And so you could tell like you use the app and then it's like all these random things, like those small things don't work. So maybe in the movie it's the same thing. It's like, the overall idea, I'm sure you could come up with it. But it's like you said, it doesn't feel, it doesn't suffer, it doesn't know what it's like to have a dad to take out.
It's like the subtle things in the acting, right? So like they were saying like, oh, like the actor like pulling up the sheets over, like it's like the way that the alcoholic dad would like negotiate with you would be like just doing like small little like the micro things that like again AI could never pick up on. But that's the thing that like fully communicates like this person is an alcoholic or this person is like, you know.
Yeah, until someone points it out and then they train on it. But it's like those things aren't important, because I think currently one thing you can do to know like AI video is like there's always like something in the center. Usually there's nothing happening in the background that's like the main thing, because like why would you train on video that's like random videos,
Yeah.
right? Until they decide, oh, you should. So it's
Yeah.
like, I guess it just depends on what the signal is, and we're gonna keep finding new signal, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think with that, it's like, I think someone was like, the stuff that's like written or digitized is only like how much of the world's like,
Oh, yeah. How much is trained
Like-
on it? Yeah.
okay, even of all of the reference materials in print, the stuff that's digital is only like
It's very small, yeah.
1% or something.
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
something, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Okay, maybe it's more, 10% or something like that. But even still,
There's a really good Kazam video about it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what, like big data hunters or something. They were trying to find like
More
there's no data
data.
anymore. So like we gotta start going after like people's personal journals, and then people would like
exactly.
get
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
Exactly. So, all to say, that's like, yeah, the background foreground thing.
That's good. And I haven't thought about that.
It's just like, and like Ben Affleck's not afraid of AI. Like there's so many people, like true artists, I think like you just understand that there's no way the AI is ever going to be able to come for art. Like
It's just
true
a
art.
belief. It's all a belief. I'll say that the thing that will be different is just that it might be harder
Yeah.
in certain ways to be an artist because, you know,
Yes.
like basically you
the
can't get
stepping
away
stones.
or you can't do the background to get to the
Exactly.
foreground, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or, you know,
The entry points are much harder.
Yeah, to
Even
do art.
like being a designer, being a
Right.
software engineer, the ladder is like less clear.
Yeah.
But like the ladder just changes.
Right.
Like the tools actually allow the college student in film school to create films
Mm-hmm.
that they never could have
Yeah.
because they don't have budget.
Yeah. Or
But
creating a
now
startup,
you
whatever
can
it is.
make, yeah, it's like every young person who is in design, who is in software, the ladder, like, yeah, the ladder just changes. Like, and you just need to get creative about how the script has changed. And it's like, yes, the path is less clear, but like, I think the other thing that's been on my mind is just like, if you work in technology, if you work in media, inherently these industries change every 10 to 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like think about when TV came out.
Mm-hmm.
TV like totally disrupted
Yeah.
radio. And
Right.
that was like what, in 19
Same with
something?
well, yeah, I mean, just same with TV, and then
And then
you have internet. I mean, even like print versus like the printing press itself, you know.
Yeah.
And then photography obviously
Yeah.
changed everything as well
Yeah.
from art. Like yeah,
The world, like something that's been on my mind is like the world never moves at a pace that's convenient to us.
that's why it's reality. It
It's reality.
It doesn't fit our reality.
We must learn to adapt constantly, and that is our job as humans, you know? Is
Yeah, the only constant is change.
Change.
Yeah, that whole thing. But I mean, we can still acknowledge that, like, even though that is how it is and how it's always going to be, I guess people always are afraid that
Yeah.
this time's different or
Yeah.
like all this stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like, that's kind of like why I keep thinking that we need to understand what has happened
Yeah.
in the past.
The
The only
history.
reason why you think it's so new is because you don't know.
Yeah.
You have nothing to compare to. You have
Yeah.
nothing to stand on.
Yeah.
You know, in order to understand where you are, you need 2 points.
Yeah.
You can't just be there. You're lost.
Yeah.
And so if you understand history somewhat, then you might be like, oh wow, people have. It's not the same thing, but
Yeah.
like the whole thing, like history rhymes. It feels the same in certain ways. It's
Yeah.
not exactly the same,
Yeah.
but we can learn the lessons of what people have been dealing with in the past,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's why like reading old books is really helpful.
Yeah.
Not just because it's not AI written, but
Yeah.
because you simultaneously see that it's the same but also different, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like it gives you perspective. I think I shared this before. Like I really like this notion of like this. It's like it's like chronological. I think the word was. I'm forgetting it now, but basically, oh yeah, like temporal bandwidth.
Yeah.
That was the word. How much time is like in your mind of like how you can like bandwidth is like how much you can fit. And so it's like, I think because of social media, AI, it's like the 2-week thing. It's like our bandwidth is only like 2 weeks or 1 day or 1 second. But then when you read history, you know, you can like kind of expand. You're like, oh wow, there's more than just what's happening at this moment online, right?
Yeah.
You get out of life and it's like, wow, it's so complicated.
Yeah.
There's so much more.
You leave for 2 weeks and everything's A-okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. I think the main thing is like understanding that when we don't understand something, our first instinct is to be afraid, I think.
Yeah. And it's natural, but I think that's why we need community. That's why we do understand I guess, the people that came before us, right? That have talked about literally the same things for the last thousands of years.
Yeah.
That's why we have tradition, right? That's how we have culture.
Yeah.
Culture isn't just like, well, yeah, I mean, that's just art. Like, art is about expressing what's happening in this moment and that snapshot of like how people were feeling and how they were dealing with it.
Yeah.
Whether it was like about life and death and having kids and you know, the things that are going on, war, like all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? Like, that's what art is about. And we're talking about how it's going to be gone. It's like,
there's no way.
There's going to be art that's created because of this.
Exactly.
So it's like, again, we're like robbing ourselves of the opportunity to create art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's getting cold.
Yeah.
We can start to walk. We really went in it.
We did.
So I think, it's been 2 weeks since our last checkpoint. I think we talked about a few big things. We didn't talk about some other AI news, like the distillation or the meta superintelligence stuff. But like, I think we understand that there's been a lot going on.
Well,
with openclaw.
All that will continue to happen.
Yeah, and that like we're gonna just. I think there's always going to be a new technology or something new to have FOMO about. And I think more than anything, back to like talking about being an artist, like the number one job as an artist is like figuring out
what's happening, right?
Well, no, like directing your attention.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't let people steal your attention, right? And I think the news media cycle is going to freak us out always and try to steal our attention and focus it somewhere.
Yeah.
And really like just going back to the being, like you just have to focus on being. You just got to focus on the thing you're doing and just like lock in. Don't get distracted by all the noise.
Right.
Don't succumb to the fear. Just like keep learning. I don't know. What's your other encouragements for people?
Single-minded.
For the like, I don't know. I think we had like 500 people watch our last one on YouTube.
Oh, really?
That's like a decent amount of people. So for the 500 people.
I mean, in my mind,
watch this.
Even like 30 people is a lot.
Yeah.
Because if you think
100%.
about giving a talk at a meetup, you're like, that's like 30 people.
Totally.
And so 500 people, that's kind of wild.
That is. Watch out for all the ice. Yeah. Any other last thoughts?
Audience of one.
Yeah, audience of one.
Maybe that should be the title.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that concludes our internet checkpoint number 2.
Yes.
I think we're going to do these on a semi-regular cadence. I feel like every 2 weeks is like probably good.
Yeah.
If you have questions or things that you have been ruminating about, things you're nervous about, or just want us to address on the upcoming episode, just drop them in the comments or DM us or email us, and we'll try our best to address them in the next one.
Yep.
All right. Goodbye. Don't slip.
I know, this is
so
slippery.
icy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give us thoughts on how you like this kind of chaotic format.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun for me.
Yeah. So we're just going to be. Even if you give us feedback, we're just going to do our own thing. Being.
Yeah, you just tell us. We'll ignore it. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Bye.